Welcome back to the Heavy Spoiler Show, where today we are diving deep into the aftermath of the most heart-wrenching trial in the history of Westeros. And trust me, you are not ready for what comes next in the finale of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Because the Seven Kingdoms have been shaken to their very core, and the death of Prince Baelor has changed the line of succession forever. Starting with that iconic silver HBO logo, we see Dunk in a state of pure exhaustion, with his swollen eye now turned into a dark, bruising black, showing the physical toll of the trial of the Seven, as he retreats into the wilds to talk with Lionel Baratheon, under the same tree where he has spent his restless nights. And the imagery of his split shield is a perfect metaphor for his broken spirit, after Baelor gave his life to save a mere hedge knight, while Lionel reminds him that the gods have judged the Kingsguard as cowards for their actions. But the real tension builds when Lionel mentions a war is coming, referring to the Second Blackfire Rebellion that is just around the corner in 209 AC. And though there were rumors about Henry Cavill joining the cast, those have been debunked for now. But the political landscape remains incredibly volatile as we transition to the somber funeral of Prince Baelor, where the Targaryen tradition of cremation is shown without the dragons we are used to seeing in House of the Dragon, and the weight of kinslaying now hangs over Maekar like a dark cloud as he faces the reality of killing his own brother, which is a curse that will follow him to his grave. While Prince Valar confronts Dunk with the heartbreaking question of why the gods took his father instead of a knight like him, which is a line taken directly from the books and adds such a layer of grief to the scene, especially with that silver streak in Valar's hair symbolizing his royal heritage. And as the story moves forward, we see a chilling moment where Egg approaches Aerion's bed with a knife, contemplating the unthinkable act of kinslaying himself, which highlights the dark influence of the royal environment and why Maekar is so desperate to send Egg away to Summerhall to be Dunk's squire, because he fears his youngest son will turn into a monster like his brothers if he stays in the castle. But Dunk, being the honorable man he is, refuses to let Egg be raised in luxury, and insists on taking him as a humble hedge knight, leading to that emotional moment where he says he is done with princes, and Egg hits him with the ultimate guilt trip, saying, maybe he isn't the knight he thought he was, which sets the stage for their journey toward the Red Mountains, as they prepare to head out at sunrise, with Egg dressed in traveler's clothes, ready to serve his master. And as they look toward the horizon, talking about puppet shows and the adventures ahead, we realize that this is just the beginning of a legendary bond that will shape the future of the Iron Throne. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, then make sure to stay tuned for our Season 2 predictions coming later this week, because there is so much more to uncover in this incredible world of Westeros. And while you are here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel right now and hit that like button to show your support. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on Episode 5, and what you expect from the grand finale, because your engagement helps us keep bringing you these deep dives and early access content. So join the community today and continuously support the show for more epic updates. Dunk and Egg's journey across the Red Mountains is not just a physical travel, but a test of their character and the bond they are forging in the fires of tragedy. Because as they leave the ruins of the trial behind, they are entering a world where the name Targaryen carries both immense power and immense danger, especially since Egg is traveling incognito as a humble squire with his head shaved to hide his royal silver hair. And as they ride through the dusty trails, Dunk reflects on the lessons taught to him by Sir Arlen of Pennytree, realizing that being a true knight has nothing to do with golden spurs or silk banners, but everything to do with protecting those who cannot protect themselves. While the shadow of the Blackfire pretenders looms in the distance, suggesting that the peace in the Seven Kingdoms is nothing but a fragile glass, waiting to be shattered by the next ambitious lord who claims the dragon's blood. And as they encounter small folk and traveling merchants along the way, we see the contrast between the High Lords playing their Game of Thrones and the common people just trying to survive the coming winter, which adds a layer of realism and grit to the narrative that makes this prequel so special and unique compared to the original series. While Dunk struggles with his own identity as a knight, who was never officially dubbed, but carries the weight of a prince's death on his shoulders.